want to draw a parallel between the cycling world and the business world. One thing that I've noticed as a cyclist is that when I cycle alone, I'm always slower than when I cycle in a group. Nowadays, you can track that performance with apps like Strava, so you see what is your speed, how many miles you covered. And inevitably, when I'm cycling by myself, I have less personal records and I'm on average slower than when I'm with the group. So in a way, the group gives you some sort of motivation to exercise harder, to really, perform harder. And the sort of mindset that I have when I do cycle with other people is not that I have to beat other people, but it's really to see and to get inspiration about how well they're doing and what's possible for me if I exercise and train a lot. And I see, wow, these guys are really more trained than I am, and they put more effort into it, and look at the results, and inevitably kind of end up putting more effort in. So similarly, when we are in the business world, sometimes we tend to sort of benchmark ourselves against our group of peers, people that were in school with us, or maybe at uni, or we started the career in the same company, and then maybe in the last 10, 15 years are moving into different positions. And there's this sort of mainstream thinking where you don't have to really benchmark yourself, because ultimately there's a little bit masochistic. If somebody has done had a faster career versus you, it's not really great to know, and it's not going to do any good. And then also you also take it negatively. And I think that is a wrong mindset. And similar to what I said earlier about cycling, I think it's really important to make sure that you're always in touch with your group of peers, and you get visibility on what they're doing, where they are with their careers. So long as we think about it with a certain mindset, it is not I'm racing with somebody, I need to beat John, or I need to be general manager before Joseph. That's not the point. The point is not having a race and beating somebody. The point is getting inspired, see what's possible. If they did well, what sort of effort did they put in? And that serves as inspiration, and that should give you the motivation to see what's achievable and what is within your possibility to reach. So that's how I like to think about benchmarking myself. It's not really to have a competition with anybody, but to get inspired. That's what works in motivating me to try and constantly develop myself as a professional. Thank you.